Good afternoon, everyone. Let's get on to Scratch real quick, and we're going to continue the platform game we were creating last time. Okay, so last time, what we implemented were some animations, some simple animations, so that our player can actually move around. And we actually added some new rooms, so we can actually move to the next room now, or rather, level is what we called it. Up here. So I'm gonna wait a while so that everyone can get on to their projects. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I kind of have a problem with my uh game.
Yep. What's up?
It's like I think last time when we went to the top, we made it so that we would come back down, right?
Yes.
Um the thing is somehow it teleports into the level. I have no idea how.
Oh, so the problem is that you don't actually have a level built for that. So if you take a look at my screen real quick, and oh, look, I'm stuck in a wall now. So there are some problems with what we have so far, because if I move to this next room and then I jump up in the air and come back, I'm stuck in the wall now. So those are some problems. But we can fix them by building our levels correctly. And
Okay.
we can actually fix them
Wait, is it
later using.
okay? Is it okay if you have more than like two levels?
But yeah, of course. Look at me. Look at my level sprite. In the costumes, I have four costumes. One, two, three, and four. Right? I have all four of these. And so basically how our system works is let me go to a blank slate real quick. Let me show you all how it works. So we have one room. Let me draw this box as like one room, right? This is called level one. And then there's a room right next to it that's like connected to it, and we call that number two. And there's a room right next to it, we call that number three. And then for the room right on top of one, we call it 101. Okay? And the room on top of two, we call it 102. So that's what the
Okay.
current level this thing over here represents.
Mhm.
And then over here is like 103. And then we have up here it would be 201, 201. Up here it would be like 203. Or sorry, 202. And this one would be like 203. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we have this kind of system. So if we kind of draw a box over here, like I have on my screen in level one, this big box, I gotta make sure that that box appears on level two as well, so I can block my player from coming into the block when going from level two to
But
level
where'd you
one.
get backdrop from? I don't have a backdrop.
Oh, that's not a backdrop. That is in the level sprite. I have this massive block over here. And then if I copy it to level two, I can actually move it here, and then um I can hopefully put it over here. So now that when I go to the next room, you can actually see the block over here. That's pretty nice. And what happened previously with someone else's problem was that if I jump to the ceiling here, if I jump on top, I'm going to teleport to the ground. And that's a problem. Now,
Yeah,
how do
same.
we fix that problem? We're just gonna create like a wall on top so that our player
Oh,
can't go
okay.
on top of it. We're gonna create a block on top and create a wall. So that way our player can't actually jump on top of that. So there's no way for the player to actually get up there. So that's how we're gonna fix those kinds of
Okay.
problems.
Well, I think I need to do that because
Yeah. And then for
I
example, the first level as well. The first level, the ceiling is not blocked, so that's bad. And also the left side is not blocked. So the left side is not blocked, I just go to this empty room. So I want to block the left side. So if I go to level one, I'm gonna block it up with like this little block, and I gotta make sure it's within the level. Boom, just like that. And then I'm gonna add a ceiling one as well.
can I just draw a line?
Um, I guess you could draw a line. Yeah, actually, that works as well.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Great.
so when we create these blocks, that means our player can't go through them anymore, which is great. And by the way, you don't have to have the same color for all of these. Like I can change up the blocks colors. Like for my second level over here, I can make this block like, if I want, I can make it sky blue. I can make this one like red. The color really doesn't matter
Wait,
that
if I put
much.
a line in the left, like if I have costume 4 and I put a line in the on the left side, and if I'm in costume 3, can I still go to costume 4?
Then you can't. So you got to make sure you don't block the entrances to the next level, right? So if I
Oh,
put a block on number 2 on the right side so that I can't go to level 3, that means I actually just can't go to level 3.
okay.
Um, so you don't want to block the entrance to the next level that you plan to go to. Yeah. So this is just designing a level, and you all can be as creative as you want. I don't. Your levels don't have to be the exact same as mine. Maybe right now you want to add like some similar things, like this slope I have in number 3. You see this vertical line, this vertical line here and here. I'm trying to demonstrate how you can walk up like a hill with our cat. You see, we can walk up it pretty smoothly without having to jump. And yeah. We can just continue on, and we got the level 4, which is a pretty empty level here. And you just got to make sure to add your blocks. For this one, I don't really need a ceiling block, but I'll add one anyways, just in case. I'm gonna make it like, yeah, green or whatever color I had here. And then, I can even add like circles and stuff. You can literally add anything, just as long as your level works, right? You can add a tiny circle there, boom. My cat can walk over these circles, just
Oh
like
wait,
that.
can you make circular blocks?
Yeah, you can make
Oh,
any shape.
yeah.
Like if I want, I can make a triangle here as well. Just to display some creativity, of course. Let's see. Yep, just like that. I put a triangle right there. It's actually blocked by the variables. So so could everyone just real quick right now go click the code tab, and then go down to variables, and then untick these speed X and speed Y variables. We don't want to see those. We're already done testing those.
But what about
But
current
then
level?
current level, I think we should keep it for now. But
Okay.
instead, let's move it to the very top so it doesn't block our screen, much of our screen at least. You see? I can drag this thing around, so I'm gonna just move it to the very top corner, top left
Okay.
corner. That doesn't block our level too much. And now we can actually see the cat um, going over the triangle. And I can make the triangle, I can move these things around. Let's see. I'm gonna move that here, move that here, move that here, move that here. And I'm gonna turn this triangle into a little like pyramid. Oh, there we go.
Wait, so can we just get some time to just like make random levels?
Um, for now, I'm just displaying what you can do. And right now, you can add some whatever you want right now, but like I'm not gonna give you some time right, like a lot of time right now to build your custom levels because we're not done creating the game yet. Because once we're done, you'll be able to add like spikes as well that can kill you or that can like harm you in this game or whatever. So I think we should move on now. Just make sure you have some like four like good levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, just have those ones there. And then I think we should move on to
Is it
creating
okay if you have
spaces.
more than 4?
It's okay if you have more than 4. And it's okay if you have less. Just make sure you have at least 2 that you can test.
Okay.
2 of them that you can test, of course. All right. So now let's actually go back to the code tab, and then let's go down to this bottom right corner that says choose a sprite, and let's paint another new sprite. So we have the player sprite, the level sprite, and now we have a third sprite that um let's name hazards. Hazards. Hazards basically just mean like dangerous stuff. So stuff that can kill you in this game. Okay?
Okay.
So create the same costumes as you have in the level sprite. So for me, I have the costumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't copy the things in it, but just name them the same names. Like if you only have costumes 1 and 2, just name your new sprites in hazards 1 and 2. So you can see I have costume in my level sprite, I have the costumes 1, 2, at least their names, 3 and 4, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing for hazards. I'm gonna rename this first costume to costume 1, just one, and then I'm gonna create a new one and do it 2, new one 3, and new one 4. So that's what I want right now. Because for each level sprite or each level costume, we're gonna have a hazard costume because there's gonna be something hazardous in that level. And for now, for the hazards, just leave the costumes empty. Don't put anything there yet. Don't put anything there yet. Just leave them empty. All right. Now let's go back to the code tab and then go click the level sprite again. Do you see this code that we have in the level sprite? This is the only code we have. And what it does is it makes sure our level shows and it switches the costume to the right level.
No,
There's a neat trick we have that we can use to copy code from one sprite to another sprite. And how that trick works is hold onto your like glob of code over here. Sorry, what? Oh, anyways, so there's a little neat trick that we have for copying codes between different sprites. So let's say I want to copy this piece of code into hazards, so I don't have to drag out the blocks again. I can just go to the level sprite, and then everyone, please follow along on this. Hold the clump of code you have right here, and then just drag it until your mouse is on the hazard, sprite, like little rectangle over here. Do you all see my screen? And then once you're there, let go. Once you let go, your code should go back, snap back to your level, and then when you check hazards, the same code should be there. Do you all see that? If this is not working, tell me. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume this worked for everyone.
Yeah,
So,
it did. For me.
okay, yeah, that's great. So now let's go back to the hazards, the new hazard sprite we have, and now we have this code, this piece of code, right? Let's go to motion and scroll down. Actually, wait, where is the block? Oh, actually, let's go to looks and scroll down a bit, and we'll find this go to front layer block. We want the hazards to be in front of the actual level, or maybe, yeah, actually, let's just go to the front layer. Or should we put it in the back? Actually, let's put it in the back layer. Let's make it back. So go to back layer. So the dangerous stuff is going to be in the back. All right. So in this danger stuff, I'm going to add the following things. So I'm going to go to the costumes, and you see, make sure you're in level 1 right now. So if you look at your current level counter, it should say level 1 right there. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the costumes within your hazards, and then you're going to find the level that corresponds to your current level.
Well, my current level says 105.
Okay? Then go to the costume in hazards that says 105. That is named 105. And if you don't have it, create a costume and name that. It's like, yeah.
Well, all my
In
costumes
here.
says costume 1, costume 2, and
Oh,
stuff.
then you'll need a costume named 105. So just create a new costume by hovering over choose costume and then click paint. And in this costume, you can name it like 105, which is your number. You can name it something like that. Okay, so this is an example, and everyone, you should follow along on at least one of your levels. But for level 1, I kind of want to add some spikes right over here, right? Some spikes to add some danger or something like that. So I'm gonna actually add it in the hazard sprite. So I'm gonna change my fill color to something like red, though it doesn't matter. You don't have to have red. It can be any color. And then I'm just gonna create a rectangle. And then I'm just gonna remove one of the vertices. You don't have to do that, by the way. You can just leave it as a square. I made a spike here. Boom. And let me move it down until it's on the floor. So you got to keep moving down and trying it out. And boom. There it is. It's on the floor now. Right now, it doesn't do anything. I can just walk through it, as you all can see. But that's because we haven't coded in the actual player dying to hazards
Wait,
yet.
also mine still says current level 105 after I made a costume that said 105.
Oh, that's normal.
Oh.
The current level you're on is dependent on like, well, I guess what level you're in. Like if I move to the next one, it changes to level 2. Um, but what
But
I
now it's
mean
on
is
level 1.
you want a costume that corresponds with, so like if I want to add a spike in this level, which is level 2, I have to go to costume named 2 in the hazards. So if I want to add a spike somewhere over here, then I got to go to the costume number 2 and then add it over here in this costume to add it to room 2. Like if I want to put it like right there. Hold on. It's almost there. Yeah, there we go. It's just like that. If I want to add a spike, because that way it changes properly with the rooms. Does that make sense, everyone?
How'd you make the triangle?
The triangle is a pretty neat thing to do. So here's how you do it, okay? So I'm just gonna go into the editor and then I'm gonna click this square shape tool, and I'm just gonna create a square. Okay, you see I have this square. Now I'm gonna use this select tool, and then I'm gonna click on the square, and then I'm gonna click this reshape tool, the one next to the select tool, the reshape tool, this one. Once you have this, you should see the 4 vertices on the edges of the square. Now just double click one of them. So I'm gonna double click this one to remove it. So now it has 3 vertices. And guess what shape has 3 vertices? Triangles. So now I'm gonna click select again, and then I'm gonna rotate this until it goes right side up. And then I'm gonna make it less fat by compressing it. And boom, now I have a spike. And I can move it around. Let me see where I should put it here. Let me just put it on the ground somewhere down here. Boom, there we go. Very nice, very
are all
nice.
on the same slide.
Huh?
Wait, okay, hold on.
My
Can you
like
wait
spikes
for a
are
sec?
all on the same slide.
Sorry, what?
My spikes are all on the same side.
All on the same side, no matter which which level you go to?
And
Is that what you
on the
mean?
same on the same slide. Like
On
on
the
the
same
same,
cost?
no, like on the same level, you know?
Yeah. Even when you change rooms, it's still like at the same place?
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure in the code, actually, make sure your costumes are named right. Make sure your costumes are named numbers. So like when you click costume, there should be a little space here to edit the name, of course, and make sure it's only numbers. Only numbers. And make sure it corresponds with the right level. So if you want this spike here to be in level 1, then you have to name it 1. If you want it to be in 105, level 105, then you got to name it 105 using the numbers. Does that make sense?
Can you
Yeah,
wait
but
for
it's still
a
on the same
second?
slide.
Yeah, I can wait a second. Sorry, what did you say?
It's still on the same slide.
It's still? Okay. Do you have this piece of code in your hazards code? Just the when I receive start game, forever, show, switch costume to current level.
Oh, mine was go to the go to front.
Wait, that shouldn't matter. I mean, change it to back, yeah, but
Oh.
Hmm.
It still
hold
doesn't.
on. Yeah. Um, are your costumes actually named numbers? Like,
Yeah.
and are you on level 1 right now? Which level are you on right now?
Yeah, level 1.
Okay, do you have costume named 1?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go to your next level? It could be like level 2 or level 101, whichever one it is. Is
Uh-huh.
it level 2?
Yeah.
Do you have a costume for level 2?
No, not right now.
Yeah, you need to have a costume for all your levels, even if they don't have spike.
Oh
That's
no,
the thing.
I have a costume for all of them. Yeah.
Oh, and it's still in the same place?
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe just click your flag again, try it out.
Wait, how do you make a triangle again?
A triangle, you're gonna use, okay, so let me go through it real quick again. You have a square, a rectangle, or a square, and you're gonna click this button, and you're gonna double click one of the vertices to get rid of it, and now you have a triangle, which you can rotate, and you can like compress. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Olivia, do you still have that problem?
Yeah. I'm just
Um,
feeling like my hat just keeps on going up and down now.
oh, could you save your project and reload the entire project?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes there's some problems with the website, so reload it and then maybe try again and see if it works.
Uh, so like okay, so now it isn't like going up and down, but like
Yep.
when I go to like the costume too, like it still doesn't change like the slides.
Hmm. Well, did you change the location of your spike on in the costumes in hazards? Because if you look at my first costume and then my second costume, the spikes are in different spots. Are they in
Oh
different spots for you?
no.
Yeah, that should be the problem. The problem is not the fact that you not the fact that the code isn't working, but it's the fact that you actually just put the spikes in the exact same spot, so nothing changed.
Oh okay.
So like yeah, you can move them around. In fact, what I can do is I can add multiple spikes on like the first one, first level for example. And then the second level I can have one spike in different position, and third level I can put one spike in different position. And then the fourth level, I have to leave the fourth level blank if I don't want any spikes. If I don't want any spikes, I can't just not have a fourth level because they'll mess up with the costumes and the code and what I want. So make sure you have a costume for every single one of your levels. So if you look at my level sprite, I have four costumes, one, two, three, four. That means my hazards also must have one, two, three, four, even if one of them has nothing in it, like four. So that's really important when you're making your own levels. All right. Okay.
Mine
So
is not changing.
yours is not changing.
Yeah, still.
Still not changing. Could you well, when you change rooms, um, well, okay. So what? Could you please describe it a little more, please?
Yeah. Okay, so like when I go to like the different slides, like I put them
Yep.
all in positions, but like it's like it stays on the first slide or
It
the first level.
like this the ha only the hazard, right? Not the first, not the level itself, but the hazard stays on the first one.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. Um, so now your costumes are different, right?
Yeah.
And your costumes are named like one, two, three, etc.
Yeah.
Um, which level are you in right now? What is your
Uh,
current level?
two.
Two? Do you have a spike there on your screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, could you go back to your code, please? And
Okay,
do you
now
have
it works, I think.
it does work?
I think.
Did it change?
Yeah. Like okay, yeah. So now like there's spikes on all the slides.
Oh, awesome. And they're all in different spots, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where you put them? Yeah, awesome. Now it works. All right. Now, everyone. Now, this is for everyone. Let's regroup, of course. So right now, the spikes don't work. I can just walk past them like they're nothing. I want the spikes to actually impact the player. I want the player to actually be um, reset back to the very beginning, or something like that with the hazards. So, what I think we should do is, um, let's see. So, let's go to player. Go to the player sprite, and then make sure you're in the code tab. And you see, this is our main game loop over here. The thing with the switch costume to hitbox, the move player X position, move player Y position, transport player, and animate player, and then switch costume to costume 1. This is our main game loop. This is what runs our game. Now we're gonna add a new block in there. But first, we gotta create that new block. So go down to My Blocks. Go down to My Blocks. My Blocks. Now click Make a Block. Now we're gonna name this block Detect Hazards. And then click Run Without Screen Refresh. And then click OK. Now we should have this new block named Detect Hazards. Just put it somewhere where you have open space. So I'm gonna move this around actually, and I'm gonna create open space right here to put the detect hazards. I'm gonna make some space. Boom. Okay. So now we have this new define detect hazards block. We're gonna put an if because we want to detect for hazards. So we're gonna check if and go to sensing. If our player is touching the hazards, then we're gonna do something. We're gonna leave this empty for now, but please go back down into the forever loop in start game. In the start game, this is our main game loop. Again, I'll always refer to this as our main game loop. This is what runs our game. And now we're just gonna go back to My Blocks, and we're just gonna add a detect hazards before the transport player, but after the move player Y position. So we added this new block that we created in here. All right. Now we're going to create another new block, which is going to be called, I guess we should call it Kill Player. Click Run Without Screen Refresh for this new block, and then click OK. So now let's put this new block somewhere down here. And we're going to add this Kill Player block inside the Detect Hazards block right here. So when we touch hazards, then we're going to kill the player. So right here. And right now the kill player doesn't do anything, but we'll add that real quick. Okay. Now in this kill player, what we want to do is reset the player. So we're going to go to motion and then drag out a go to block. And we're going to change the X to 0 and the Y to 0. 0. And we're also going to set the current level to 1, which is the very beginning. All right. And then we're also going to set speed X and speed Y both to 0 because we don't want the player to be moving. And then we're also going to point in direction 90. And this is in the looks category of blocks. I think. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, actually, is it? Oh no, no, it's in the motion category. So point in direction, 90 degrees. All right. Now look, when I touch one of these spikes, I get teleported back to the very beginning. So if I go to level 2 and I touch this spike in level 2, I should be teleported back to level 1. Boom. Right there. And you can change the position as well. If I want the player to spawn somewhere over here instead, which is at negative 75, 25. So I'm going to change this to negative 75, 25. Then I can make the player spawn there as well. And I think that's better for my game, for my levels. It may be different for yours, and you can change it according to your design, according to what you want.
Apparently
Um,
I can't jump.
you can't. Why can't you jump?
I don't know.
Are you stuck in the level right now? Because if you're stuck in the level, that means you can't move around. You
No.
can't.
Like I can touch it. Like I can move, but like I can't jump.
What? Wasn't that a problem you had last time as well, Olivia?
I think so.
Um, could you save your project again and reload the scratch again? Because that may be a scratch problem. Because you didn't have that problem before, right? It just suddenly popped up again. Olivia?
It's still not jumping.
Still not jumping. Okay, so could you go check the chunk of code that was called move player Y position? In here, we have all the code for the gravity and the jumping. So make sure you have this piece of code down here that says if up arrow pressed and touching level, then set speed Y to jump scale. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Are you pressing your up arrow?
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm not getting reset when I touch the spikes.
oh, for you, I think just check over these two blocks.
Oh,
And
also on my, I don't know, it's not really small, but on my hazards, it doesn't let me change the number to match the level.
it doesn't let you change the costume name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you may just have to. Sorry, what?
I I typed 2 because at first I accidentally typed 3 and it was actually the second level. So then
Mhm.
I typed, and so then I changed it to 2, but then it changed it.
Automatically change to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you need to do is the other level that you change, because you can't have two costumes that are named the same thing. So you have to change the other one that you accidentally changed it to. You have to change that to a big number like 2000 or something. And then you got to change the one level 3 to 2, and then you got to change the 2000 to 3. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, change it
Um,
to what?
oh, so let me show you. So if I'm in the costumes here,
Yeah.
and I have costume 1 here, and I'm trying to change costume 2 to costume 1, if I
Yeah.
change this to 1, it won't work because I already have costume 1. So I gotta change costume 1 to like costume like 100 or something. And then now I can change this one to costume 1, and then I can change this one to costume 2. Does that make sense?
Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
can I do that later?
Yeah, you can do that later. No,
Okay.
I think you should do it right now because it's really important that you have the right thing going on with
Okay.
your hazards. Um,
Um,
okay.
Wait,
So,
mine works now.
oh, awesome. Did you change anything?
No, I just reloaded the page.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that was a scratch problem. There you go. Okay, what problem do you still have the hazard problem?
there we go.
Uh,
Me?
me,
I forgot
No.
who it was.
Jinx you too.
Sorry, what?
They both now they're Jinx
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
because they both said me.
Yeah, who had that hazard problem where they wouldn't like get reset?
I think it was me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it still doesn't work, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
It's like, I don't know what's wrong.
Okay. So, um, in the detect hazards over here, do you check if touching hazards?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, could you go check your main game loop, please? Do you have a
Yeah.
detect hazards block here that we added?
Uh, oh yeah, I guess I forgot to add
Yeah,
that.
you would need
Oh,
that
see now.
because if you just have the block and you don't have it in the main game loop, it won't do anything, of course. So you have to add that in. Does it work now?
I think it works now.
Awesome. Wonderful. Okay. Now, all right, now everyone, I think we should add some checkpoints. Um, okay. So, actually, no, I don't think we should add those yet. I think that, hold on a second. Okay, I think we should add a new animation for the player. Give it a running animation, right? Give our player a running animation. Um, I think so if we want to change some animations, we need to go to our animate player kind of blob of code over here in the player. So I'm gonna move the transport player block down so I give it more space. So this animate player block has all the animations. Right now we only turn directions. That's what it does. But what we can do here
Wait, can I
is
see the um define kill player?
define kill player. Yeah, sure. All it does is reset the player. So, and these
I
things don't
think I
have to
might
be
have
the
gotten the numbers wrong.
Oh, no, that's completely fine. These, all these numbers down here, this 90 has to be the same, this 0 has to be the same, this 0 has to be the same, and this 1 has to be the same. But the numbers here, you can change depending on where you want the player to spawn. So I put my player spawn point right here. But if you want it to appear somewhere else in your level, like over here, you can change that accordingly. So
Oh,
this thing over here can be custom. You can change that.
okay.
Okay, now let's animate the player, y'all. Okay, so I think what we should do is honestly, this is a let's see. Okay, let's go to sensing and then let's drag out a timer block. Now this timer block is just a variable that counts up depending on the time in this in the game so far, in the program so far. So let's drag out a timer block. It should be a light blue timer, circular block. Let's go to operators and then drag out a times block. Let's put the timer in the first slot. And then the second slot, let's put 20 times 20. And then let's go down to the bottom where we have this ABS of, and let's drag it out. Let's change the ABS to floor. And let's put this timer times 20 inside of the slot there. So the floor of the timer times 100 times 20. I'm not going to explain this because it's just a bunch of math and stuff. Actually, maybe I will. So what it does is just basically every single, how should I say, 1/20th of a second, it will change the animation. Okay? So once you have this, let's drag out a mod block inside the operators. This something mod something. Let's put this floor of timer times 20, let's put it in the first slot. In the second slot, let's just put a 2. And then let's add an equals operator that checks whether this number is equal to 1. Or rather, I should say 0. Let's change that to 0. Equals 0. Awesome. Now, let's go to control and let's drag out an if-else block. And let's put this checking equals 0. Let's put it in the slot. If this is true, then. And let's snap it right below the if key left arrow pressed. And let's drag out another if, and let's wrap it around the if-else block we have. It's just like that. Inside the operator area, we're going to put in an OR operator.
Can you slow down?
Yeah, I can slow down. I'll stop right here for a second.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So in these two OR operators, we're going to go to sensing, and then we're going to drag out key, right arrow, pressed, and put it in the first slot. And then we're going to drag out another one and check for key left arrow pressed. So if either of those keys are pressed, then we check the other timer thingy. Then we're going to go to looks, and then we're going to switch costume to costume 2 and costume 1 in the first and second slot. See how it looks. Oh, whoa. Nothing's changing. That is strange. Hold on a second. Let me see what's wrong here. Yeah. Oh, I think I know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I remove this. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I got it now. Okay. So I'm gonna give you all a bit time to catch up on this part, and then we'll change something else.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, hold on a second. I am checking something real quick. Okay. So now our player does nothing new. It's the same thing as before. But that's because if we go to our main game loop, we had to switch costume to costume 1 down here. Just delete this. Go ahead and delete this. And now what's on our screen? Look, it's our hitbox. It's not the cat anymore, it's our hitbox. Except when we press run. So what we need to do here is, in the animate player block, let's switch costume to costume 1. in the animate player block, let's put it right before the if right arrow or left arrow key pressed. Right there.
What?
Why is it up?
So what this does is
What do we
in the
do?
past, sorry?
Huh?
What do we do?
Oh, okay. Let me undo real quick and show you all what I did. So in the past, we had to switch costume to costume one at the very end of the game loop because
Yeah.
we didn't really animate the player. Now let's just remove that because we don't need that anymore.
Okay.
Once you remove it, your screen should be filled, your cat should disappear and it should be replaced with your hitbox that you have,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So now let's go to the animate player here, and we want to set the costume to the default costume, which is costume one, no matter what. So let's put it before the if, right arrow or left arrow key pressed. And boom, our cat is back.
Costume one.
And now when we move around, you can actually see our cat is running extremely quickly. Look at those legs. Now that seems a bit too fast. So how are we going to change how fast our legs move? We're going to be changing this number over here in the second slot of timer. So if we lower this number, let's say to change it to 5, our cat runs slower.
My cat isn't running fast though.
Uh,
My cat isn't running.
Well, okay.
Mine too, but
I'll try
only runs-
200.
My cat only runs when I'm pressing space.
wait, that's a bit strange. Why is it pressing space?
Well, it
Okay,
doesn't
wait.
exactly run, but it switches costumes really fast.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So if yours looks like this right now, see switching costumes really fast, that's the running animation. We can change this number 20 to 5 to make it slower. And make it like a normal run. And
Mine
as
runs
for every
normally,
sorry, what?
but Ryan runs normally.
Yours already does run normally?
Yeah.
Like a normal speed, just like on my screen?
Mine doesn't run.
Okay, Jasmine, then that's good for you, Jasmine.
Okay.
And Olivia, yours doesn't run?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. Can you go to your main game loop?
Yeah.
There should be nothing down here, right? Right after the animate player, nothing?
Oh.
Yeah, you got to remove that block.
Mine,
Oh, now it's running.
Awesome.
I mean that only switches costumes when I'm pressing space, like really fast.
Huh. Okay, so over here where we have all this like crazy math stuff to make our player run, in the if on the outside of it, do we check if right arrow or left arrow is pressed? Is that what you check, Ryan? Make sure it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
arrow or left arrow.
I forgot to do that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Mine's floating in midair and like not moving.
Oh, okay, that's a scratch problem again. So could you please save your project and then reload the page? Yeah, for some reason that always happens now. I don't know why. But yeah. Once you reload it, maybe 1 or 2 times, it should be fine. If you didn't have a problem before.
Okay.
Does it work now?
It's still floating in the air.
Hmm. You can still move left and right, right?
No.
Wait, you can't? Is your player stuck in a wall?
It's just like stuck there, but it can turn and its legs are moving, but it's just like stuck there.
Is it like clipped inside a wall? Do you know what I mean? Like this? Is it like what's on my screen right now?
Yeah, but it's like in the air.
Oh, it's in midair? That's strange. Oh, whoops, I just moved my entire thing. That's a problem. Hold on a second.
It's near the top block.
Oh, it's near so is the head like slightly inside the top? Is it like something like this? Wait, why am I? Hold on a
Yeah.
second. Is it like over here? Yeah. Okay. So that means your player is clipped inside the level. So I want you to change your go-to block over here. Or maybe change your go-to block until it goes to a position that your player is not going to be clipped in the wall. So maybe try out 0, 0 in the dead center.
It's at 0, 0.
Oh, so is 0, 0, is there a wall there?
No.
Or close to it? Because you
Yeah.
just said your player was clipped inside the wall, right? The head is slightly in the wall.
Close to it.
Um, well, could you, let's say, change your numbers to negative 75, 25, just like mine over here. Negative 75 and 25, or X and Y in the main game loop start game over here. Does that
Okay.
work? Wait, does that work now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, so everyone, we have this running animation now. That looks pretty nice, I think. So if you want to make it way faster, I can change this number from 5 to like 100, and then the cat's just gonna go crazy with the legs. But if we change it to something like 2, it runs extremely slow. So I think the Goldilocks here is gonna be something like 6 or 7. So I think I'm gonna go with
You
7.
said 6, 7.
6. I think 6 works better.
You just said 6 and 7.
Yeah, I just did. So actually, yeah, I think 6 works pretty well. Do y'all see this? Looks like the cat is running pretty well here. So even when we're in the area, it actually runs as well. So that may be a problem if you don't like. I don't know. Let's see. See if we can do
Cat
anything about
needs
that.
to exercise.
Yep.
It's not running for some reason, like the animation.
Okay. So Eddie, that problem is usually with here. Could you check your main game loop? Do you have a block below animate player? Because if there is, you need to delete that.
Oh,
Yeah. So you have a switch costume block right there, right?
yeah.
I want you just to delete that. So delete it. Because that used to be a placeholder when we didn't have the animations. But now since we have the animations, we got to remove that so the animations can actually show.
Okay.
Is it showing now? Is your cat running now?
Yes.
Awesome. Does anybody else have any other problems before we move on? All
No.
right. That's awesome. Okay. So now I think y'all can just create some more levels. Just try out some new stuff as we have 7 more minutes left of this class or this
Okay.
yeah class. So I think we can just build some levels, of course. So like for me, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are all in like a straight line. If I can just draw a diagram here, it's looks like something like this, where it's all in a straight line. These 4 rooms. I kind of want to add another room that's like on top of these rooms. So I'm gonna make room 5 first. So I'm gonna make room 5. I'm gonna name it 5. And then in this room 5, I'm gonna actually open up the ceiling a bit. Open up this side of the ceiling so that I can actually go up into the next room. I'm gonna delete these circles I had previously. And then I'm gonna add this change this hill and make it massive. And then if I move over to that place, it takes a while. Oh, and you see, I have a spike here for some reason, and the reason I have this is because in hazards, I didn't create a proper costume for number 5. So I got to do that. 5, right there. So now I make sure I have no spikes here. Oh, look, whoops. So if I go to the level 5 here, I want to make sure I add a wall on this side so I can't get flipped into the other side. Other level, I mean. So then I'm gonna add, because right now I have the 5 levels. If I draw a diagram here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want a level on top of level 5. So what are we going to call this level? Does anyone know? What are we going to name this level on top of level 5? Does anyone know?
$105.
Exactly. Absolutely correct. Because remember, when we go up 1, we add 100. So this slot is going to be 105. So what's going to be the level on top of 105? Anyone? What is the level on top of 105?
205.
Yeah, you all are correct. 205. Because every time we go up, we change it by 100. Sorry, not 200, 100. So that's how our level system works.
Then 305, then 405, then 505, then 605.
How about
then
this level over here? What would that be?
104.
104, exactly. Because
And
it's
then
right
204,
above.
304, 404,
Because
504.
it's right above 4, and it's also right before 105. Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah.
Make sense how the level system works? So now I'm going to create 105 to go above 5. In this space above is going to be 105. So I'm going to create a new costume in here, and I'm going to name it 105. Whoops, 105 right here. Change this to 105, and now I can start designing the level 105. So I'm going to add a floor right there, just like that. I'm going to add a wall from there, extend this wall all the way down, just like that. And I'm going to try to get there real quick. And let's see how it looks. Actually, I need to add the hazard. Remember, always add the hazard. Even if there's nothing there, you gotta add a hazard named the exact same thing. So 105. So now if I go all the way there, which takes a while, boom, right there. I'm in level 5, and if I go to the very top, I jump a bit. Oh, wait, that's a problem. I wonder what happened here. 105. I am in the current 100. What is happening here? Level 105. I named this 105. It should be changing to 105. That is really strange. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's see. That is kind of strange. Let me try out something. This is weird. This is weird. Tip 3 because I don't really know the exact reason for this. So that is kind of strange. I think we'll have to fix this next time. I'll find a fix for this, but for now you can create your levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all these ones. You can create those ones. But I don't think you can go up. I think there is a problem with going up. So for now, just go left and right.
Wait, I don't think there's a problem with going up. I think there's a problem with going two up.
Oh, I think
You have to leave a space between the top of the screen and the block.
Yeah, there's something weird going on though. I think it has something to do with logarithm, like m mods, but you know, I'll I'll try to figure out what it is for next time. But I think we did a really good job today. We added the animation for running, we added the danger, the hazards, and it actually kills us, so we get reset back to the very beginning. Um, we also added those walls, we designed some new levels. So I think this is a very wonderful thing. Very wonderful class here. So I think we're done for today. So make sure to save your project and then you can leave. Have a great day, y'all. Let me stop the
Thank
recording.
you.
All right, bye.